Hello everybody, I am back on YouTube. I have my hair in a manly bun. Not really, it's a messy ponytail. I don't really know what they call that. But I'm back over here. It's been a really busy couple of weeks. Sorry I didn't keep up doing the whole YouTube video every single day thing, but I'm back on now. We're doing some big stuff. We're with Top Artist Promotion in Spain, which is really, really cool. They have Joe Bonamassa and Deep Purple, as well as many other big name artists on their roster. And so it is an honor and a privilege to be doing that. So let's talk about why I'm making this video. So this happens to me personally 1 to 5 times a week, and I'm sure it happens many, many, many more times to other people who are far, far above me. Disclaimer, I am not a big famous rock star. I am at the indie level, and I can make a living supporting myself and my woman and my cat and all this other fucking stuff. I can take my grandma out to lunch and shit based off of just playing music. I'm quite happy with that. I aspire for more. Clearly, I aspire for much more than this, and I work very hard to do so. However, the facts of the matter is, I'm at the mid card right now, and I'm okay with that if that's just how it ends. Not really. I want to keep on fucking pushing and stuff. So with that said, and knowing that there are people far above me, and there are many people below me at the same time, being in the middle right there, understanding that this happens to me 1 to 5 times a week, and I'm sure it happens more to you, or has happened to you in the past, or will happen to you in the future. People try to get things from you without giving anything in return. For example, hey man, can I come on tour with you? Okay, can you book my band a tour? Because I see you're touring. You book me a tour? Okay, well, what are you going to do for that? Do you have like a great social media presence who's going to like help bring people into the show? No. Okay, are you like the #1 guitar player, bass player, band? Are you the #1 band in your fucking city and you're going to help pack the place? No. Are you going to give me money? Right? That's what it comes down to a lot of the time, and most of the time it's no. And sometimes when they do, you do accept that. And I have done that before. I have done double-header tours with other bands, and I did accept money to have them open, I guess, for the fucking shows. And it seems like a really cheap, cheater way of doing things. Most of the time that comes from working with privileged children who do not actually have very much road experience whatsoever. And they think that that's what they want to do, so they pay for it, and that's kind of gay. But what I see it as is like a lot of this, please just give me some gimme, and not give you anything in return. So clearly, if there's no two-way street, it makes it stupid for me to say yes, so I never do. In that same way, I've begged my ass off for sure, but I've always offered something in return. So for example, for the opportunity to be able to write music for television or play in another country or have something funded, I have offered my service as a tour booker. So I'll book a motherfucker a whole tour. 10 shows, 5 to 10 shows in whatever area that I'm playing in. And they can even open up for me and go and do that. And I did it for free in return for this small fucking favor in return, right? You have to fucking at least do that. You must be prepared to give twice the amount of fucking balls, money, sweat, value. You must be prepared to give twice the amount of value that you are even asking for from this other person. Because if you don't, you're just a fucking prick, and no one wants to fucking work with you. It goes all the way back to the rules of the Sandbox, right? You remember being a kid in the Sandbox? Remember that, right? And you had your friends, and you're playing shit together, right? Can I use your shovel? Okay, here, you can use my bucket. Okay, that's cool. Hey, here's my little G.I. Joe. Okay, here's the little tank. Oh, you want to play with this? Okay, that is the rules of the Sandbox. If you have no friends, motherfucker, and you were the kid who's just playing by himself and shit, it's probably because of these things that are going on right now in your adult life. You feel privileged. You feel that I should give you something, when in fact you haven't earned fuck all. Most of the time it's because your mother or your daddy just tell you that you're special, and you're not. You haven't earned anything by yourself. Nothing. Your fucking fancy shit, your fucking fancy guitar, your nice equipment, all that shit. You never had to lift, you never had to get your hands dirty to go and do anything. So you feel that other people should help you because other people have helped you, and you've been on your mama's fucking tit since you were a fucking infant. Most of these guys too that I'm talking about are like plus 30 years old. They haven't fucking realized, right, that even past this fucking point of life, right? You're pretty much middle-aged for a rock star. If you're going to live till 60 and you're 30 years old, that's the middle age in my opinion. So, most of these fucking guys, right, haven't even really matured past the Sandbox at the age of 30. Some of them are older than that. I meet dad bands who feel entitled and fucking entitled and privileged for doing these fucking things. So, what I'm trying to get at it, dudes, bottom line is that if you're going to ask for something, be prepared to give twice the amount of that, and be gracious and grateful, and help that other person out in other ways as much as you possibly can. Here's another example. The year's like 2012, I think 2012 or 13, and I was in Vancouver, and I put on this little indoor festival. And I brought a bunch of different bands, and I worked my fucking balls off to try to pack that as much as I could. All the other bands that showed up, with the exception of one, brought 0 people to that show. All the bands, with the exception of one, gave me a gig in return for that. Now, given it was a shitty gig at like a little shit bar, and I booked a fucking theater and promoted a theater by myself. But point being, one other band fucking helped out as much as they could, right? Fucking, something came by and they offered it to me. So at least that's a little bit of a hit back, a bit of one at least. That other band is the only other band of all those bands who have done anything in their fucking professional career. They've gone to Japan 1 time. I've gone 3 fucking times. Okay? I've done 3 big fucking tours in Japan. I played a fucking show for Yamaha. That's nuts. That's fucking nuts. If you asked me fucking 2012, hey, you're going to be playing a show for Yamaha and shit like that in Japan a couple of years later down the line, not even fucking, whatever, however many years down the line that fucking was, right? 8 years down the fucking line. Would you have been able to do it? I don't know. I would have said fuck no. I don't fucking think so. But, yeah, man. It's an intense fucking thing. So, when you're trying to work with each other in a scene, don't be a greedy cunt. Be fair. If someone does something nice for you, you do something nice for them too. Rules of the fucking Sandbox. This is why no one fucking likes you. This is why. This is why you have no friends and you're living with your mother and you're talking to fucking people who are a million miles away. And you're trying, this is why. And why you haven't ever done anything yourself, and why you will never do anything yourself if you don't fucking get your head out of your ass and start acting fucking proper. I sold pot, okay? You cannot sell pot and be a fucking prick like that. You cannot do it. No one's gonna fucking want to do business with you at all. In the same sense, and no one wants to fucking do business with you as a musician, if you're a fucking greedy prick and you never fucking give, you only take. That's just how it is. Be a sensible motherfucker, okay, man? Don't just be a weak fucking pussy. It's a goddamn shame. This has been brought to you by whatever the fuck that says. I'm just kidding, it's Schweppes. It's a very nice drink. So we gotta wait 30 more seconds. Because the algorithm requires me to talk for 10 minutes to get this through the thing. So yeah, releasing Party Tonight in Valhalla very soon. If you're friends with me on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, I'm sending it to you for free before the actual release, but we're releasing it very soon, probably this week. You can catch us at Speakerbox on Thursday in Bangkok, Thailand, and on Saturday night we'll be in Koh Rat at Monkey Bar. It is I don't even know what the date is. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Well, how messy my hair is. That's cool. I don't really do this thing very much, but I was working out a lot. So yeah, don't be a prick. Be a good dude. Give more than you receive, and people will like you more, and you might have friends. You fucking loser. Okay, rock on.